you have the different departments of the central bank, the norms department, the money laundering department, the competition department, all these people. And then the client goes, does the presentation, shows the numbers of reach. And at the end of the meeting, the central bank director says, I loved it. Do you mind? I understand that there is no legal issue here. He even said good things about our office, that you have a good lawyer, so you don't have to worry about that. But do you mind if we follow you closely? And the client says, what do you mean? He said, do you mind sharing more information over the time? And he said, sure. So we left, and the guy says, wow, is it normal for the central bank to ask a non-regulator? I said, no, but look, he's asking, let's do it. And then another model comes into place, a P2P model. I said, look, hey, let's go to central bank again. Same reaction. Love it. Do you mind if we keep it close? Then 3 years go by, lots of newcomers come. And then the central bank calls me, the norms director calls me and said, hey, Bruno, you know what? I like this model that you guys created, whereby you have this very light banking lending, but the risk goes to the credit funds, the capital markets. Why don't you help me to draft a regulation? I was like, what? Draft a regulation? The central bank norms director? That's pretty cool. So we actually called the other fintechs, and we all sat down and drafted regulation together with the different departments of the central bank. And then you could see how the process worked. And that's where it became very clear to me at that moment that there was a huge change in the central bank. These guys were like almost like incentivizing the models. They were like proposing ideas, discussing openly, well, this will not work with the central bank, you have to understand, but this would. So I think that at that moment, you could see clearly there was a change of heart, which was irreversible. And honestly, I think I was right, because from then on, a lot of changes happened.